It's the City of Brotherly Love's Renaissance radio station. That's a mouthful. You're listening to 1360 AM WNJC.
Get on the floor! Oh, I'm the party starter. You might have a good time, but we party harder. So
Danny J.
You play my song and we can dance all night to the early morning. Oh, I'm the party starter. You might have a good time, but we party harder. So
Danny J.
You play my song and we can dance all night to the early morning.
WNJC 1360 AM right here on the Power Hour. What's going on, Charlene?
Hey, Danny J, what's going on? Sorry, I was into the game here. I don't know if anybody's out there listening. USA is actually on the board. We're going for the gold medal today. USA Canada's kind of a big deal, so.
Okay, cool. Now, just like the final game for the Olympics, for the Winter Olympics?
Well, not final game, but this is a gold game. This is very important today. Big stuff here. And you're hearing it live, okay, on WNJC Power Hour. And if I could give my little 2 cents of what today's show, as far as the music is going, it seems a little old school, Danny J. We went back into the archives here, I can say.
Yeah, I had to I was talking about all fields. I later I woke up, came home from work, and I just put the playlist together 10 minutes before I got here.
Okay, well.
So if that's not good, I don't know what is.
I am psyched about this game.
Okay.
And we'll have to see what's going to happen. I predict that the USA is going to win it. Right now, Canada is winning, but we are on the board.
Yeah, so hopefully, cross your fingers. A couple things going on. We do have sports and entertainment for you guys later on today. Also, if you guys haven't heard on last week's show and last night's show, so request line is 856-227-1360 is officially up and running. That's 856 and 856-232-7077. WNJC 1360 AM. That was MC Light rocking with the best, and you're rocking with the best with the Power Hour. Yours truly, and of course Charlene. So I actually had a chance to. I'm not sure if you were listening to the previous shows, previous shows I had.
Okay.
And I actually had a chance to interview MC Light.
Okay.
And she was probably I don't say one of the best interviews, but she's actually one of the interviews I actually had a chance because she talked.
Okay.
So versus I had interviews where it's try to get them to say it's talk. So but yeah, she's a pretty good interview, and I'm definitely, if I can get her again, that'll definitely be a plus.
Where does she reside at?
I know she's from originally from New York.
Right.
Now where she lives since then, I'm not sure.
Well, she was down here for doing a show in Atlantic City at the time.
Yeah. She wasn't here at the exact time, but I think a couple weeks after or a month after, I think, when she did the show. Gotcha. So speaking of shows, we have some sports update, and I know you got some update on the Winter Olympics.
Oh yeah, well I see that you have about a Tiger clip, so I was wondering what your clip was. Are you playing a clip about Tiger? I have a little bit of information regarding him. If you look on here, but as far as the Olympics go, we are watching live the USA Canada game. Today they are going for the gold medal, the USA. So we're really rooting for the USA to get this win. And in other entertainment news, it would be good to know that right now the Nuggets are playing the Lakers, and the Nuggets are going for the win to try to continue with that win. The last time I checked the score, the Lakers were down, but knowing the Lakers, they could be up right now, so we'll have to see. They're probably in the second or third quarter right now. But also, considering basketball, Shaquille O'Neal, who had his injury with his thumb, he's supposed to be getting his hand looked at the National Hand Center in Baltimore. And an MRI on Saturday confirmed the injury was a significant sprain. So O'Neal was hurt during a game that they actually won at Boston on Thursday. Okay. But he will miss Monday's game against New York, and the team has not provided any timeline for his return. Okay,
I don't be honest with you. Shaquille's a big guy, and it's we can say if it was Iverson, I was like, okay, he's hurt. But he's a big guy. You can't imagine Shaquille never being hurt.
Well, I mean, human, but big guy thumb. So if he has a significant sprain, that's almost like one of us spraining our leg or something. No, our arm. You know what I mean? True. So our femur bone compared to Shaquille O'Neal's thumb. I mean, I don't know. Being
he lost my femur bone right away. So
what's that?
He lost my femur bone. Yeah, that's why I DJ. I'm not medical. No,
okay, that's in the leg region.
Yeah. Okay.
But So
I
poor
didn't get straight
Shaquille.
A's. They got all D's, like C's and D's right away in high school. So, so you know that.
Well, hopefully he made out good today at the Hand Center in Baltimore. I guess we'll get the update on how he's doing. And other sports news for all of those T.O. fans out there. T.O. is definitely on the market again after Buffalo Bills announced that they will not be planning on offering him a contract.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Well, that's kind of like the story. I mean,
Yeah.
well, first and foremost, I mean, T.O. is going to be turning 37 in December.
Okay.
So that's a big issue there. But according to Sports Stats, there is a market for a 36-year-old player, although it's, few and far in between. But because it's someone like T.O., and for reasons that we don't even need to go over, his options are kind of limited. But the bottom line is when he went with the Bills, I mean, there was nobody chomping at the bit to get him at that time. But when he went with the Bills, it was to sell tickets because he was T.O. and everything. And you know what? He accomplished what he needed to accomplish, what he got hired to do. It was like over $6 million in sales. So he did his job, and now maybe he could just go out on that note because
So you got paid to be a guinea pig.
well, and I guess we have to wait to see, but in normal circumstances, the market is available, like I said, but
Okay.
T.O. is his options are limited, and
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we'll move on without saying any more of that.
well, I
Because
mean, just not now I'll leave it at that.
not just yet. Okay, go ahead.
T.O. He, from what I'm not into. I know you said typical guy should be in football, or whatever. But I'm not into football that much. But what I do know about T.O. is he's whined and complained and complained and whined and complained and over and over.
Right.
So I can understand why it's the owners of the Buffalo Bills. They say, you know what, Eagles deal with it. Dallas deal with it. We're
Right.
not gonna deal with it. We're
Well,
good.
they took it on for the time that they did because
Yeah.
they wanted to sell tickets. Because look, he was like,
Hey Ty, you there?
Hey, DJ Danny J, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, hanging in there. Thank you for having me on the show.
No problem. I'm sorry you couldn't make it. I know without getting too much, you had some
Yes, some
issues, yeah.
issues, yes. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I definitely wanted to come on the air and support you in the show. That was a good song, the first song. I'm a Kanye fan.
Thank you. So
Had me over here dancing.
oh, okay, definitely. Now I know we'll probably get into a little bit of entertainment. I know there's rumors that Kanye he's making. I know you don't watch award shows.
No, I don't get a chance to watch them, but I read the paper the next day to find out what foolishness has gone on there.
Yeah, I know. Kanye West he's trying to make a big comeback. I guess because he has an album coming out. He's trying to be in the award show tonight. So we'll see what happens tonight.
And you think he's going to behave?
I'm hearing he might, but I mean honestly, after last year, they might have security around him and just kind of just hold him down and glue him down to his seat. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm curious to see who he's going to jump on stage in the middle of them giving their acceptance speech, who he's going to jump on stage for. So this should be interesting. I look forward to it. But, Kanye hasn't been the same since his mom died, so.
That's true. So I guess we got to give him some kind of leeway, huh? But the whole thing about Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Yes. Without getting too much detail, because I know it's old news now, but I know there's three of them. Like the guy played the Blue Ranger. He made it why he left the show, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who played the White Ranger. He wants to, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, he used to have the cutest butt.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna touch that one, but yeah. The guy who played the White Ranger, wants to actually fight Jean-Claude in an MMA fight, like actual physical, not TV, no special effects, an actual fight.
What? Does he know how old Jean-Claude is?
I'm assuming, from what I saw, from what I read it last couple weeks ago, it was saying somebody, I guess he tried to introduce him to Jean-Claude because he was his biggest fan, and Jean-Claude kind of just pushed him away. And now the guy who played Tommy, the White Ranger, he's ticked off, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna physically fight you and UFC fight now. I mean,
what?
Yeah. I mean, if you watch UFC, it's basically it's street fighting with money.
I've watched UFC a lot. I like UFC. I like it because it's brutal and.
Yeah. WNJC 1360 AM. That was Eminem, Not Afraid Recovery. You still there, Ty?
Yes, I'm here. That's an awesome song. I love that song.
Oh yeah, I think one thing about Eminem, like he, in his own way, like he always had this unique style.
Definitely.
Because he's grown up more, so he's taken the unique style he had when he first started up to now. It's kind of it's still the same unique style, but he's changed a little bit. I'm not sure if you noticed that from.
Yeah, I did know I did realize that, and he's growing as an artist. I mean, most artists, it is a natural progression. So, the way they started out in the beginning, normally, things change in life, and most of the time they become parents or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have to change. So that seems to be what he did, but
okay.
He sounds great.
Yeah, no, definitely. So that makes the question: how you feel about Justin Bieber?
I think that this kid is interesting. I think his mother did a hell of a marketing plan for him.
Okay, so it was his mom that did the promotion?
Yeah, well, as far as I know, his mom was a major force behind him, getting recognized or whatever. But, to me, nowadays, I don't think most of these people or these kids that are coming out have that much talent. But that's just me. I think if they, if the look is right or whatever else, then they're going to be all right. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what they do or how they sound. It all depends on what they look like and how much they can sell. But I don't know. I think he's an interesting kid. Okay. What do you think?
I look at him like, remember Aaron Carter?
Yeah, yes, I do remember him. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me like.
Yeah, I could see
of that era, I guess.
Oh, hey! I was listening to you, and I heard that you were talking about Amber and Kanye.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think they broke up like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And supposedly he's dating some models.
Some model?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my!
It sounds.
Come on now, come on.
Maybe 15, 16. Or what?
I'm not. No, I am quite older than that.
Okay.
Let's say I was.
Oh my goodness!
I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you 30? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's a bad age.
Huh?
I said that's not a bad age to be around 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because I'm right there with you.
Okay. Well, I'm 27, so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I got a couple years, but I'm gonna be hitting that age, give or take, Appreciate your call. Where you from, caller? You want to keep on?
You don't want to give out any information. It's all right.
Okay. So, all right,
Thanks
cool.
for calling in.
You're welcome.
Oh, definitely.
Have a good rest of the show.
You too. Make sure you tell all your friends Sunday afternoons from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m.
WNJC. Washington Township, Philadelphia's Renaissance radio station. Broadcasting online at WNJC1360.com. A service of Forsyth Broadcasting.